nationwide affected government coffers. When repeal of prohibition occurred in 1933, organized crime lost nearly all of its black market alcohol profits in most states because of the competition with low-priced alcohol sales at legal liquor stores.
Despite a lack of a second prohibition related to cigarettes, the government has decreased the amount of smokers. The smoking rate has decreased 7% from 2001 to 2011 in Canada. The government has also increased their income by inflating tobacco tax. Educating students between the ages of 6 to 14 of the effects of smoking has been placed in the Ontario curriculum in addition to alcohol and other illicit drugs. Municipal governments have made it illegal to smoke near public spaces. The region of Peel has made it illegal to smoke in and near offices, community centers, schools, and multi-residential buildings. There are many programs implemented to help smokers get rid of their habit. It is estimated that 9 years are lost due to smoking.
Now, when you look at smoking today, you may wonder why the government does not prohibit it even when they're aware about the fact that it is dangerous to one's health. So should they? Well, it's true, they should ban smoking. But this nation being a group of free thinkers and individual freedom, a national ban would cause a riot to the smokers of the nation. Prohibition doesn't work. People are going to find ways around to get whatever they want, especially if it is banned. There's also the economical standpoint that there are a lot of tobacco farmers and companies that would be greatly hurt by this ban, as well as the fact that most tobacco companies do support local politicians and government groups, so the fear of losing financial and political support is what is keeping our government from banning tobacco outright, hence with the staggering taxes and such on tobacco products.
If you guys couldn't tell, people weren't the biggest fans of prohibition. With the prohibition of alcohol, people were beginning to find loopholes in order to drink their favorite alcoholic beverages. One of these ways they evaded this prohibition is by the opening of thousands of speakeasies. In these speakeasies, or now known as a bar, people go to drink alcohol without having anyone know. Another way people have gotten around this interdict is by getting prescriptions. People get prescriptions from a local physician and would redeem them at the pharmacy to receive alcohol. Physicians found that this could be very profitable, so they would charge $3 a prescription and people would pay the pharmacy money for the alcohol. With people finding so many loopholes around prohibition, prohibition was obviously destined to fail. One reason prohibition failed is that it did not have enough support in the public. Not enough people thought it was wrong for them to drink. They found loopholes in order to drink because they found nothing bad about it. Another reason prohibition failed is that it hurt the governments economically. From the taxes placed on alcohol, the government had been receiving a lot of money. Due to prohibition, this was no longer the case. This was no longer a source of revenue for the government. This caused political leaders to lose faith in prohibition. The third reason prohibition failed is due to it not being well enforced. There were not enough federal prohibition agents to properly patrol the whole country. Also, the police officers were not paid very well, and because of that, they were very easily bribed. Since people would use the immense money they got from the speakeasies to bribe the cops, and with the lack of federal agents, the enforcement of this law was poor.
Created using Powtoon.